Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. So the first card we have is the Five of Swords and it's in the reverse. So we have some air sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra or even an Aquarius. And we have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like a strong emotional connection being present. I do feel like this Ace of Cups showing up over here does feel like either a new start or a renewal within the emotional connection. But it does feel like having a connection that is rooted in a lot of deep connection. I do feel like with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, this energy even feels spiritual. So it does feel like a strong connection. Feels very much like having emotional resonance as well, as far as where you're at and being on the same page with this person. I do feel like with the Ace of Cups, this could even be an offer that is coming in from this person, but it feels like it's something very meaningful as far as something they're offering you. But with this Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, this energy feels like a sense of being remorseful with regards to the way something was handled or something has been said in the past. I do feel like with the Five of Swords showing up over here, this does feel like also an energy of an actual attempt from this person to be able to have, it's like they could be offering you an apology for something. I do feel like this, like they feel very remorseful, but it also feels like an energy of this person also wanting to be able to get past mind games and wanting to be able to connect with you from a very real space. And with this Page of Swords showing up over here, this does feel like a very curious energy. It does feel like also being able to have a connection that does feel like this person is they are making an impact or an imprint on you mentally. It does feel like a sense of actually thinking quite a lot about this person. But I do feel like with this Page of Swords showing up over here, it does feel like a sense of actually watching this person from a distance. It doesn't feel like coming forward and communicating with this person directly. But it does feel like thinking a lot about the situation. It does feel like mentally there is some curiosity. But the Eight of Wands showing up over here, I do feel like there will be a conversation, there will be communication coming in, at least from this person. Feels like an energy of a lot of messages coming in, and I do feel like with this Eight of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like a connection that does have a lot of sparks present. It does feel like being able to have a connection that feels like it's stirring your emotions, and also for this person. With this Eight of Wands showing up over here, this energy feels like that energy happening quite suddenly and quite soon within your connection or within having met this person. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers card. With the Lovers card, you do have some Gemini energy. So there's some more Gemini energy. With this Lovers card showing up over here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of a pretty strong connection. It does feel like also being able to have mutual feelings towards this connection and being able to see this person as someone who is your person, this person seeing you as their person. I do feel like there's a strong connection over here. And with this Lovers card showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of kind of being at a crossroads and someone making a decision or being ready to make an important decision regarding your connection. I do feel like with this Three of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where somebody is healing from past situation or past hurts or disappointments, but I do feel like they are in a better place as far as their healing journey. And I do feel like with the Three of Swords showing up in the reverse, this also feels like this person being in a space where they are offering an apology with regards to some kind of a past event that may have felt quite disappointing or unexpected in a way that felt negative. But I do feel like this person being genuinely remorseful. I do get that with the Three of Swords showing up underneath this Five of Swords. It feels like healing also being at play or happening within this connection. I do get that with the Two of Cups showing up over here. There is a strong connection, and I do feel like there is a compatible connection, and feels like the feelings being very present and very mutual in this connection as well. This Two of Cups showing up over here. It feels like a supportive energy when it comes to your connection. I do feel like this Two of Cups showing up over here, it does feel like being emotionally tied as well within this connection, and having that strong emotional connection also as a foundation in your connection. But with this Seven of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of kind of being a bit like, when it comes to this person, there may be a sense of, when it comes to your connection, things kind of feeling like there's a bit of a feeling of having to tread carefully when it comes to this connection, or even when it comes to certain topics in this connection, and kind of trying to be able to handle the connection in a way that makes things feel a bit delicate. I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up over here, this energy feels so difficult to get close to someone. But I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up over here, there is a lot of care for that this person has for you. And I do feel like also with the Seven of Wands showing up over here, it also feels like a connection this person is deeming as worth fighting for. So it does feel like them wanting to be able to fight for this connection, and also even defending this connection. I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up over here, this also could be opposition from other people, and that being something that is actually something this person wants to stand up for this connection in the face of opposition from others. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have make the effort. We have chemistry. And express your love. So with this make the effort card showing up over here, do you feel like there is something that this person is coming towards you with? They're making you an offer, they're putting in effort in a noticeable way in your connection. But I do feel like with this make the effort card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where this person is ready to make efforts in this connection in order to make it work and make it past any kind of obstacles that may be in the way of your connection. I do feel like with this Three of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of actually healing and wanting to be able to move forward in this connection in a way that's like there's no the past isn't holding things back or holding them back. I do feel like with this chemistry card showing up over here, there's definitely an undeniable connection present. I do feel like with this chemistry card showing up over here, there's also a lot of attraction, magnetic attraction within your connection. Do you feel like with this chemistry card showing up over here, there's also a lot of chemistry between the two of you, as far as also the way in which you come together and your energies complement each other. I do feel like with this express your love card showing up over here, that it is pertaining to this Ace of Cups. I feel like there is some kind of an offer that somebody is making. Someone is reaching out, but it does feel like they're putting themselves out there. I do feel like there is a love offer. With this Ace of Cups and this Lovers card showing up over here, this person may be offering you. And I do feel like there's a romantic gesture also tied into that this person may be making. But with this express your love card showing up over here, I do feel like there's an energy of this person kind of putting themselves out there. And with this Eight of Wands showing up over here, feels like this connection also being one that is it is having a strong impact on this person. I do feel like there's almost a sense of a whirlwind of emotions this person is going through within this connection. But I do feel like there's something being offered here. It does feel like there could be an apology coming in from this person, but also get that with the Ace of Cups showing up over here. So it'll also be a love offer as well. But with the Two of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like it's mutual energy. And when it comes to something this person is offering you, it's something that you want, it's something that you welcome. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.